Hello my dear students, welcome to معالم التربية Schools Intermediate Department 3rd grade. Our lesson today is 3D Helping Out, page 40 in the student's book. Number 1, warm up, discuss. Do you know of any charities or organizations that help people? Yeah, here in Riyadh or in Saudi Arabia. Okay, thank you. Like? Can you tell me the names? Okay. تكافل. Yeah, تكافل charity. Bunyan charity. And, yeah, very good. King Abdullah Foundation. Number 2, how do they help? Okay. They offer people, yeah, food, money, water, education, and so on. Would you like to be a volunteer for a charity? Why and why not? First, the word volunteer means a person who offers to help freely without any money. Yeah. So would you like to be a volunteer? Okay, yes. Why? Okay, to help people in need. Next, my dear students, read. Look at the title of the text. Here the title. What do you think the Organization of Islamic Cooperation does to help people? Listen, read, and find out. Here, my dear students, yeah, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, I think it helps people who need food, water, yeah, it helps people in danger. Okay, let's listen and find out. Listen carefully.
3D. Helping out. 2. Read. A. Look at the title of the text. What do you think the Organization of Islamic Cooperation does to help people? Listen, read, and find out.
Organization of Islamic Cooperation. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, is a 57-state organization based in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, with members from all around the Islamic world. Since 1969, it has helped the Islamic community through fundraising events, donations, charities, and humanitarian programs. In addition, it supports Muslims in times of war or other emergencies, such as natural disasters, and helps those who are suffering from lack of medical care. Apart from that, the OIC educates people on how to deal with health problems and other dangers.
Okay, complete.
In the countries of the Horn of Africa, such as Somalia and Kenya, more than 12 million people are affected by lack of food and water, as well as serious illnesses. In 2012, the OIC decided to ask the international community for help on the problem of Somalia and raised enough money to give food to 300 families every month. What is more, with the help of 32 non-governmental organizations, NGOs, the OIC managed to send doctors and nurses to treat patients to the biggest hospital in Mogadishu, Somalia. The OIC's member states, together with the United Nations and the Muslim NGOs, have managed to make a difference to the organization's dream, which is to make life better for the poor and the sick.
Okay, complete.
I've been a volunteer in Africa for many years. The situation here is extremely tough because some countries are in the middle of brutal civil wars. Many communities need our help and everyone has a right to medical care. We treat patients with very serious illnesses or injuries, but there are just too many. We can't really help everyone. You know, it amazes me how strong people are and how they can still go around with smiles on their faces. Dr. Doug Willis, volunteer.
Okay, my students, let's read it together. Here, yeah, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. The word cooperation, my dear students, means the action of working together. When some people work together, so I can say they work in cooperation. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, is a 57-state organization based in Jeddah. So, yeah, it's based in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, with members from all around the Islamic world. So, the members of the organization are from the Islamic world, all countries in the Islamic world. Since 1969, so, yeah, very good. It has started its work in 1969. It has helped the Islamic community through fundraising events, donations, charities, and humanitarian programs. Here, this organization has helped the Islamic community, a group of people who live in a particular place, through fundraising events. My dear students, fundraising means what? Yeah, very good. To make an event to ask people to give money for charities or for poor people. Yeah. Donations, giving. Yeah, donations means giving money, food, and so on to poor people. Yeah, charities and humanitarian programs. Yeah, programs that help people. Very good. In addition, it supports Muslims in times of war. Very good. It supports all Muslims in times of war or other emergencies, such as natural disasters, disasters like floods, we say hurricanes, and so on, wars, and so on, and helps those who are suffering from lack of medical care. Some countries in the Arab world, suffer from lack of medical care, shortage of medical care. So this organization helps them. Apart from that, the OIC educates people on how to deal with health problems and other dangers. Okay. Next. In the countries of the Horn of Africa, such as Somalia and Kenya, some countries in Africa, Somalia and Kenya, more than 12 million people are affected by lack of food and water. People there in Africa and in Somalia and Kenya suffer from lack of food and water, as well as serious illnesses. In 2012, the OIC decided to ask the international community for help on the problem of Somalia, okay, and raised money, collected enough money to give food to 300 families every month. What's more, with the help of 32 non-governmental organizations, NGOs, the OIC managed to send doctors and nurses to treat patients, ill people, to the biggest hospital in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia. The OIC's member states, together with the United Nations and the Muslim NGOs, have managed to make a difference to the organization's dream, which is to make life better for the poor and the sick, for people who are poor and sick. Next, I've been a volunteer, this man, Dr. Doug Wells, I've been a volunteer in Africa for many years. We said volunteer, a person who offers to work without any money. Okay. The situation here in Africa is extremely tough, is extremely dangerous. Because some countries are in the middle of brutal civil wars. Some countries in Africa suffer from civil wars. Many communities need our help, and everyone has a right to medical care. We treat patients with very serious illnesses or injuries, but there are just too many. There are just too many people. We can't really help everyone. You know, it amazes me how strong people are and how they can still go around with smiles on their faces. They are or they felt very happy when they have the medical care. Dr. Doug Wells, volunteer. Here the questions. Read and answer the questions. Yeah. Number 1. When was the OIC created? Yeah. When was? Okay. In 1969. 1969. Number 2. Why do people in Somalia and Kenya need help? Yeah. Why do people in Somalia and Kenya need help? Because they are affected by lack of food and water. They suffer from. Okay. Because they suffer from lack of food and water and serious illnesses. Number 3. What happened in 2012? Yeah. What happened in 2012? Okay. The OIC decided to ask the international community for help on the problem of Somalia. Okay. Number 4. What other organizations has the OIC worked with? Okay. As we said, the United Nations and the NGOs. Okay, here. The United Nations and the Muslim NGOs. Who is Doug Wells? Yeah, he's a doctor. Okay, volunteer. A volunteer doctor. Number 6. Where has Dr. Wells seen civil wars? Where? In some countries in Africa. Very good. Why can't Dr. Wells and his colleagues help all the people who are in need? Because there are too many people. Very good. Because there are too many patients. Okay. Next. Vocabulary. Match the words 1 to 6 from the text with the dictionary entries A to F. Here we have some words and the definitions from the dictionary. Number 1. We have here the word donation. As we said, donation means to give money, to give food to people who need it. Yeah? So, donation here is a noun. Yes, very good. Noun, something, especially money, that's given to charity organizations. Very good. So, 1 with C. Number 2, educate. Educate means to give education, to teach. Okay, here, verb, yeah. Verb, to teach somebody about something or how to do something. Very good. Letter E. 3, tough. Okay, tough means, okay, very difficult. Very difficult. Yes, here, adjective, very difficult. Next, treat. Okay, treat means to give medical care. To give verb, to give medical care to a person, an illness or an injury. Okay, letter A. Patient, yeah, person who suffers from something. Patient, yeah, okay, noun, a person who is getting medical care. Okay, here, D. And the last, extremely means, okay, extremely means, yeah, very high degree, very much. We can say very much. It's an adverb. Okay. Next, my dear students. Yeah, look up the words below in a dictionary. Okay, my dear students, you can look these words up in your dictionary and find the meaning of them. Here we have a summary for them. Yeah, we say border, injury, illness, raise, volunteer, war. These are the definitions of these words from your dictionary. Okay. Next, listen. What do you think that people do on Helping Africa Day? Listen to a TV reporter and check your answers. Okay. First we will listen, then we will check our answers.
4. Listen. A. What do you think the people do on Helping Africa Day? Listen to a TV reporter and check your answers.
Welcome back. As you know, it's Helping Africa Day today, so keep sending in those donations. Right now we're going to Jeff, who's at Milton School in Shrewsbury. He's talking to some more people who are doing different activities to raise money.
We're having fun, that's for sure.
Nice portrait, by the way.
Thanks, but I'm not sure it looks like me. Everyone is doing something creative here at Milton School, as you can see. There are people doing arts and crafts, pottery, and of course painting portraits, including me and Milton School's head teacher, Alan Taylor. Hello, Mr. Taylor. How's it all going?
Great! Everybody's having fun, and we've raised a lot of money.
Really? How much so far?
Well, the total at the moment is about £12,500, but we haven't finished yet.
Good luck. Now, over here we've got Steve Wilkins, a PE teacher. He's trying to break the record for raising the most money in a day. Well done, Steve.
Thanks, but you have to make a donation too.
Of course. Here you go.
Thanks.
Good luck, Steve. Okay, if we move the camera over here, you can see a huge cake, and it's in the shape of Africa. Here's the school chef, Tom Richards. Is this a record breaker too?
No, it isn't. But it's the biggest cake I've ever made.
Did you make it by yourself?
No, I've had lots of help from the students.
Well, I'd love to try some now, but I've heard someone quite special is coming to cut the cake. Is that right?
Yes, but we don't know who it is.
I do, but I'm not telling. All I'm saying is, he's very famous. Okay, back to you at the studio.
That's all very exciting. We'll be back to Milton School to see who turns up to cut the cake later. But now we're going to...
Okay, my students. What do you think that people do on Helping Africa Day? Yeah, very good. I think they raise money to help people in Africa, to help poor people in Africa. Okay, see? Yeah, they raise money to help people in Africa. Okay, next. Listen and complete. Yeah, we will complete this. Okay, the same listening. Number 1. GE of is holding a. Very good. Is holding a. Holding what? Very good. Thank you. A portrait. Yeah. The school has raised about how much? Yeah, he said about 12,500 pounds. And they haven't finished yet. Okay, 12,500 pounds. Steve Wilkins is trying to break the record for raising space in a day. Raising money or the most money in a day. Very good. The most money in a day. Number 4. The school has made a space in the shape of space. It's very easy. Has made a cake, or he said a huge cake in the shape of. Yeah, very good. In the shape of Africa. Africa. Okay. Number 5. Space is going to cut the cake. Yeah, very good. Who is going to cut the cake? Who's going to cut the cake? He said someone so special. Yeah, very good. Look here. Yeah. But I've heard someone quite special is coming to cut the cake. Is that right? Yeah. So someone special. Someone special. Thank you, my dear students, but please go to page 102 and do your homework. Page 102. Thank you so much, my dear students. Goodbye and stay safe.